Hey, good evening to you, and welcome here to the campus of Montana Tech, Valley Bank Arena, as the Digs getting ready to take on the Spirit out of OUAZ, as Ottawa, Arizona in town to take on the Digs. A lot of people might be like, I know this OUAZ team. We talked about it in the last game. Their football team is very good this year. There's a real chance we'll see them in the playoffs. But beyond that, when Montana Tech made their real deep run in the NAIA tournament, the team that they met and eventually lost to was Ottawa, Arizona.
Oh, it was, okay.
Yep. So that's where a lot of people might be putting the pieces together. But their first time here in the mining city, and certainly looking forward to this one as Ottawa, Arizona taking on Montana Tech. Let's take a look at the matchup here between these two teams over this short season as of right now. The Spirit come in averaging 72 points a game, JP. They're shooting 47% from the floor, giving up about 68 points. So honestly, those numbers pretty tight, pretty similar. Both teams giving up about 68 points a game. And then from there, Spirit are allowing teams to shoot a little bit better than Coach Hyatt and the Orediggers are at the bottom of that list.
Well, Coach Hyatt's MO, I know we talk about how great their offensive players are all the time, but his MO is defense, and they're really good at it. And teams, I think, especially it's the first time they met, I think Tech's defense really surprises some teams.
I completely agree. So we're getting ready for the start of this one as Montana Tech taking on Ottawa out of Arizona. Ottawa out of Arizona comes in here with one game under their belts. They beat Northern New Mexico 72-68. On the other side for Montana Tech, 3-0 here on the young season as they beat Eastern Oregon on this floor, went down to Dillon, beat Southern Oregon, and then Warner Pacific out of Oregon. And that brings us to this, what should be a really good matchup between Montana Tech and the Spirit out of OUAZ.
Well, I hope so. I remember the days when the Canadian teams would come in and they'd be blowouts, and you and I'd be figuring out good things to say about anybody.
We struggle.
I just love the competition they're bringing to Butte now, and I'm really loving that the Frontier Conference has expanded to 12 teams, I believe.
There's a whole lot of them. That's
There's a whole bunch.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to play each other 4 times, and 5 with playoffs and stuff. Now they just match up and go for it, and I like it.
Well, and that said, conference will get started on Black Friday. The day after Thanksgiving, I believe, is when our conference home games begin. So things are going to get to full speed real soon. But before that, Coach Hyatt obviously always does his best to make sure that he's playing good opponents in the non-conference season, to make sure that he gets good standing looking toward that playoff picture. And this is going to be a good one here. OUAZ again comes in 1-0. They are a very talented team out of Arizona. It's interesting. You look at them on paper, they're one of the few teams that will kind of match up in the block with Montana Tech. As you look at Umpa down in the block, Max Umpa is 6'8". He's got some heft to him as well. I'll be interested to see him move in the paint. Because that's one place that it feels like Montana Tech has really taken advantage of some people this year, is in the block. You've got Rhett Reynolds, and then you bring in, of course, our new favorite in Marley Gonzalez, and they have been doing some work in the paint.
Well, I think the paint's real important. I think post play is real important, and I always look at 2 things with post players. How's your foot movement? How's your strength to match up against whoever you're going to play against? And so we're going to see that'll be the difference in the matchup here tonight is the strength of each post player matchup.
Well, as we get ready for the start of this one, Montana Tech taking on the Spirit out of Ottawa, Arizona. Now, tomorrow, we'll kind of swap teams. Earlier, LC State's just ran past Western. Western, as of right now, had the biggest win in the NAIA as they knocked off the College of Idaho a little bit ago. And LC State, Lewis Clark State, just put the pedal to the floor and ran right past Western. Tomorrow, we'll switch opponents as Montana Tech will take on LC and Western will take on the Spirit team out of Ottawa, Arizona.
It is awesome. These are 4 excellent basketball teams, and it's just fun to watch. And Western's going to go home. They're going to lick their wounds. You got to get over losses. Rarely do teams go undefeated. Yeah. Rarely. So you can't worry about a loss. All you do is look forward, get to the next game, scout it, and get your game plan in.
starters here for Ottawa out of Arizona. Wearing number 1 is Jerry Johnson. Johnson, a junior guard out of Surprise, Arizona. Also starting is Jack Ghilardi. Ghilardi, a 6'7" senior out of Shoreline, Washington. Next out is going to be, it looks like Bukola. Bukola, a senior out of Oregon. He's a 6'3" forward. Then you have Gittins. Gittins is a 6'5" forward, a redshirt sophomore, and down in the block is the big man as Umpa is in the block. Max Umpa, a center out of the United Kingdom, and he will be down on the interior for the Spirits.
Well, he's pretty well put together. This is going to be an interesting matchup down on the block.
Completely agree. Really looking forward to that.
Well, you know what I look at now is how well can he play the perimeter against a Tech post player that can shoot the three? Because remember Michael Ure last year? He was devastating when people would not come out and guard him. So we'll see what happens here tonight with that.
So we are getting ready for our starting lineup here out of the Montana Tech men, brought to us by Toyota. And the first one out is going to be Cam Lawrence, the 6'4" senior guard out of Missoula Hellgate.
The X Factor.
That's it. Just cannot be happier for that young man getting back here after getting injured real early last year. Braden Cook coming off a great weekend, the junior out of Helena Capital, 6'3" shooting guard. Down in the block, Big Red Reynolds, Rhett, 6'9", junior out of Shelby, Montana. Next out is going to be Carson Pepper, the 6'7" forward out of California. He is a junior, and last but not least, your floor leader. You got Hayden Decons. Birdie, a 6'6" senior out of Geraldine, Montana. And when you talk about X Factors, he's another one of those that you can probably watch him on tape all you want, but until you get across from him and see what he brings offensively and defensively, I just don't think you can prepare for a Hayden Decons.
Truthfully, you can't. You've got to match up and figure out how he plays his game. But he's so good at going to the hoop and using his body that he's, to be real honest with you, he's indefensible. And his defense is second to none.
So we are ready to roll here. Montana Tech taking on Ottawa out of Arizona. The Digs wearing their black with copper. Ottawa wearing the white with the orange trim. And we are ready to roll. Montana Tech. Ball goes in the air. And saved in the backcourt by the Spirits, and they'll bring her down the floor. Into the offensive side, Ottawa controlling. Johnson had it, moves it out on the left-hand side there to Gittins. He'll lob it down on the block. Double team, stepping up and getting that one down is going to be Ghilardi.
3 head fakes on that play.
So Ghilardi gets the first field goal of the ball game, and Ottawa goes up 2-0. Decons. Pass goes behind his intended target. Ghilardi is going to save it. He certainly gives it the effort. Boy, he goes sliding into the padding.
Yeah, but you got to be a little better IQ player. That was. I appreciate the hustle, I really do. But that was going to be their basketball, and he slapped it out about 3 feet from that inbounds.
That is the case. So Montana Tech will get possession.
That's what happens when your coach is crazy. Like I used to be, get on the floor.
Hand off, Decons. Decons here on the left wing, dribbles it up toward the top of the horn, picks up his dribble, needs help, hands it off to Braden Cook. And a shot clock violation. Tech unaware where they were.
That was quick.
Never did reset after the ball gets knocked into the backcourt.
That makes sense.
So the shot clock violation will go to the Spirit.
We'll blame the coach. You got to be aware of the shot clock. You got to blame somebody.
Yeah, I'm with it. 1 minute gone. Wraparound pass through the paint, taken by Decons. Decons down the left wing, puts on the brakes, feeds it down in the corner. Looking to back it up. Montana Tech. Peff, cross court, goes through the hands of Cook, now out of bounds, and it will be Tech ball. Good hustle by the Spirit again defensively.
Yeah, that was a total mismatch down there. He's got to get deep on him. That person guarding him was a lot smaller.
And a shove in the backcourt. Decons is run over by Ghilardi.
Good job of helping him up. You got to do that sometimes.
Sometimes. Only when the official's looking. Braden Cook to Decons. Montana Tech with the basketball, trailing 2-0 here in the early going. Pass in the corner, three-point shot. Carson Peffer converts. So Peff knocks down the three. Montana Tech goes up 3-2. Spirit back the other way, wide left Gittens. Gittens, pass through the middle is tipped and taken away. Decons gets a piece of it. Here come the Digs in transition. Braden Cook from deep, and he knocks it in.
Good transition basketball.
Boy, he gets started early.
Yep.
Watch out.
Yeah, and I feel the same way about Peffer.
I'm with you. 6-2, Tech up over Ottawa. Spirit, lob it down to Mpa. Mpa with the left hand in the key. Spins back to his right and rolls out. Good take that time by Max. Bounce pass to Cook, Braden Cook. Oh, look at that. Fakes the handoff, and Umpa will get the block. Actually, not Umpa going to the ground that time with the block, and the foul is going to be Gittens. Carter Gittens, incredible elevation to get a hand on that thing.
He was up in the air. Got him with, he actually ran into him to prevent that. Couldn't get straight up on it.
So at the line, Rhett Reynolds. So Reynolds will go to the line here for the Digs. His first is up and good.
I just had a conversation with Rhett Reynolds' dad over here. I told him, why don't you just move to Butte? You're here all the time. He lives in Shelby.
Shelby, Montana. Home of the Haskets and the Coyotes.
It's a long drive to watch your son play.
Every second worth it.
Every second. I've heard.
8-2. I don't know if that's insulting to you or your kids. Spirit, top of the horn, right side, handoff. As Vukola has it. Nice take, Vukola. Left-handed, it goes up. Won't go in. Peff with the rebound. Decons pushing the pace. Decon's going to take it. Shot blocked. Offensive rebound, Reynolds. He'll wrap it up top. Good head fake, Peffer. Peffer then goes, gets it in the foul. Carson Peffer. So Peff will get the basket and the foul. The Digs on a 10-0 run.
All being created through their defense. They're not making anything look easy for Ottawa.
Not even. So Peff shooting one. Carson Peffer at the foul line. Tech leading 10-2. Again, thanks for joining us here. Let's get this one rolling. That rattles out. And we'll go the other way. Down the floor come the Spirit. Jerry Johnson in the backcourt. Moves it out on the left wing. Richardson, cross court. Mpa on the wing. Spirit looking to set a high screen, trying to get something open. They'll run pick and roll. Mpa will turn and get it. Max Mpa.
Nice little pick and roll play. I hate the finger roll, but he looked good with it.
It was nice.
I do.
Tech leading 10-4. Maybe we'll check into therapy and you can tell us why later.
Okay.
Decons.
Because they missed a lot of them.
Rhett Reynolds. I love how comfortable and natural Rhett feels on this team to start this year.
Yeah, he really does.
Carson Peffer is going to turn and fire off balance. No, it's tipped. Decon's got a piece of it. And the Spirit come out with it. Max Mpa. Jerry Johnson picks up his dribble. Bounce pass goes right side. Richardson. Richardson feeds it on the interior to Gittens. Gittens in the paint. Goes with the left hand. His shot no good. Rebound, Decons.
Excellent defense by Decons.
Forced him to throw that very off balance. And Cook is going to take it coast to coast for the finger roll.
No, well, that's all right. At the rim, it's all right. That's close.
12-4, the Digs up over Ottawa.
I didn't say I hate it. I
believe that was, we're going to run the tape back.
I just don't like it.
Gittens, wrap around, his shot no good. That's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Spirit basketball. 15:23 left to play here in this first half. Substitutions. In for the Bulldogs, you're going to see Ethan Venema check in. Also, young Josh Kulangis will see his first minutes. And speaking of young, the true freshman, Asher Williams, the young guard out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho, will get his first minutes. And he has started his freshman campaign on fire. He has looked good.
Well, I think Coach Hyatt knows who plays over in that area.
Kendall attacks. Kendall shot high off the glass. Nothing there. Rebound controlled by the Spirit. Bounce pass to the wing. Good ball fake. Up top, wide open three. No good. Rebound controlled as Venema gets it. Ethan Venema hits it off to Kulangis. Kulangis now to Peffer. Peffer through the paint. Puts it off the glass. No good. Defensive rebound by OUAZ. Spinning. Double team. Attack. Whistle. And a travel.
That's legal in the NBA. That's not legal out here.
He had 4 more steps and it was legal in the NBA. 14:50 left to play here in this first half. Montana Tech leading 12-4 with a timeout on the floor. We'll take one, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here in just a minute. Hey, back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech. The Digs up 12-4 over Ottawa out of Arizona. As of right now, the Spirit shooting 25% from the floor. They're 2 of 8. The Digs are 4 of 7 from the floor for 57%. Obviously, we're early. No other numbers really jumping out. Both teams with 5 rebounds. Spirit with 2 turnovers. Tech with 1. Peffer's going to lob it down on the block to Decons. Decons pump fake once, goes up, gets his own rebound, no good. Good defense by the Spirit.
Got to work to score around the rim here tonight, but against both teams.
They doubled down on him hard and quickly. In traffic, pass comes out on the right wing. Long range 3 is up and in as Vukola will knock it down.
I like Vukola's shot.
5-point lead for the Digs.
Shades of John Stockton.
There you go. Driving through the paint, big collision to the ground, and that's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Spirit basketball. Boy, Asher Williams collided and then got ping-ponged through the defensive players there. 14:09 left to play here in this first half.
I will make this comment. Referees are letting them play.
That they are. About 6 minutes gone here in this ball game. The Digs up 12-7. And down the floor come the Spirit. Controlling the rock, Kendall. Kendall on the right side. Kulangis on him defensively. Moves it up top. Throws it into the high post, now on the left wing. 4 wide here for the Spirit. Now running a baseline cutter. Attacking, basket, and the foul as Vukola will get another one.
I don't know if this crowd realizes the physicality of this game that's going on right now. This is 2 great physical teams.
Vukola gets the basket. He will go to the stripe. Vukola has played real strong here in the opening minutes. And he'll get ready for his and 1, and he makes it easy. 6 points on the day for Vukola, leading scorer. He has 6 of Ottawa's 10. And the Digs down the floor. Ottawa starting to reel them in a little bit after Tech went on a run to jump out in front. Kulangis out on the right-hand side, Lawrence. Lawrence around the screen, moves it up top. Near side it goes. Asher Williams to Kulangis. There's a collision up top. Shot clock at 12. Lawrence into the high post. Lawrence to the wing. Coulanges, good ball fake. He'll step in. Pull up from 10, long. Rebound, battled for, loose on the ground. Montana Tech basketball. Fresh shot clock. Coulanges, Lawrence, near side. Venema from downtown. Ethan Venema.
Once again, coming off the bench, that's big.
Ethan Venema knocks down the three. Montana Tech leading by 5. Thanks for joining us here on a Friday. Remember, Montana Tech in action tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They'll take on the Warriors out of LC State. This OUAZ team will take on Western at 5 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll have both of those for you here on Digger Vision. We'll do our best to track down scores. Montana Tech in a lot of action tonight. Our volleyball team is playing at Northern. Our women's basketball team is playing over to Division II Whitworth. And we'll see if we can round up scores as we go. Far right side with it. Thorne up top. Nice drive down the left side of the paint. Kendall. Ball fake. OUAZ. Step back. Spirit. Shot clock at 2. Deep 3. Falling away and knocking it down is Gittens.
He was being defended. That's a great shot.
Gittens gets his first field goal. Cam Lawrence into the right elbow. Able to maintain possession. Jump stop, pull up, and the shot is good for Connor Machad.
Nicely done.
He's another one that you can just see stronger and more confident this year. Played a ton last year as a freshman. And he's really shaping in to be one hell of a player here at Montana Tech. Backing it up. Gittens. Pass to Thorne. Thorne through the paint. Lost it. Kicks it down in the bottom right corner. 3-point shot is up and in. Nice stroke that time, Darius Kendall. Tech by 1. 50% from the floor for OUAZ. Tech also 50%. Venema out to Coulanges. 3-ball, no good. Defensive rebound by the Spirit. Boy, neither team allowing the other team to get any kind of second chance looks. A big block by Venema.
That is a great block.
How about that length? Goes up and swats it. Now he gets it the other way and he'll get fouled. Ethan Venema blocks the shot, runs 90 feet the other way and gets the ball, draws the foul.
That's how you get a lot more playing time right there, that kind of play.
Gonzalez will see his first minutes here today.
I tell you, he's my new favorite player.
I know he is.
Yeah.
Marley Gonzalez.
Escondido, brother.
New here this year, was able to make his way through spring and fall, and here come the Spirit the other way. Gittens attacks, gets it. Nice take by Gittens. And Ottawa goes up by 1. Montana Tech with the basketball. Pass goes out on the left-hand side. Inside it goes to Gonzalez. Lost it there for a moment. Leans into his defender, goes baseline. Double teamed, off the glass. Great touch by Marley Gonzalez, and he gets the basket.
Nice head fake to freeze the defense and then just power.
So Gonzalez gets his first field goal. Montana Tech back up by 1, 19-18. Thorne around a screen. Down in the deep right corner. 3-point shot, nothing but air. And Coulanges comes out with it. Josh quickly the other way. Coulanges lost the ball off the foot. And they'll say it was off of his foot, and that will go to the Spirit. Decons is back in. Connor Machad will go out. And it looks like Peffer is in as well. Coulanges out. Carson Peffer is in. 1-point lead for the Digs. Really good first half thus far. The inbound pass. Buchla lobs it down to Gittens. Gittens double teamed. Good ball movement around the wing. Good head fake. 3-point shot is up and out. Gonzalez block it out. Montana Tech the other way. Here come the Digs in transition. Hayden Decons goes baseline, finds a lane. Decons gets it.
You can't give that guy that lane.
Any kind of breathing room at all, you're just in trouble.
especially when he's taking you off the dribble.
Yeah. 3-point lead for the Digs. OUAZ down inside. It goes to Umpa. Long range three. My goodness. Nice shot, Bukala. Bukala with 9 points. He's 2 of 3 from downtown. Tech into the offensive side. We're tied at 21. Bounce pass, Decons. They'll roll it in. Gonzalez. Fakes right, puts it up, and he'll get another one. Great touch.
I love his patience down there. A lot of post players don't have the patience. He just took his time, knew he got him on his hip, little jump hook.
Soft hands, too.
Soft hands.
2-point lead for the Digs. Wraparound pass goes all the way into the corner. 3-point shot, long. And Braden Cook with a rebound. Tech out rebounding OUAZ, 11-7 right now. Hayden Decons running the point currently, calling for motion. Cam Lawrence comes across to get it. Lawrence on the inside to Gonzalez, tip back out. Lawrence spins left, takes a shot in the head, and he'll be called with the walk.
Slid his foot a little bit after he had the concussion.
He took a heck of a shot.
He did.
I'd be on the ground full on balling. My goodness, we have a timeout on the floor. 8:33 left to play here in the first half. Montana Tech by 2. We're back here after this.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
Hey, welcome back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech. Paul Pedisco and the startled John Thatcher. You're jumpy. What's up?
I'm getting old. I'm scared when somebody raises a hand to me.
Holy man.
My 5th degree black belt is doing me no good in this corner.
23-21. Tech by 2. Give us your take of the first 12 minutes, JT.
Both teams playing extremely hard. I like the quickness. Both coaches, excellent job of game planning.
The Spirit coming off a game they played at the University of Montana 2 nights ago, I believe. As they bring into the offensive side, Johnson, Bukala. Bukala into the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out. You'll see a defensive change there. Montana Tech has gone to decons on Bukala. We'll see how that changes as this one goes.
He changed the trajectory of his shot. That was great defense.
Cook up to Peffer, back to Cook. Braden Cook, little head fake, wants the baseline. Double team, pass comes out. Peffer into the high post. Gets hit. Ball gets stripped away. Shot clock down to 6. Peff with the ball fake. Backing it up. Peffer. Fall away is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, OUAZ.
Had a chance to steal a basket there.
2-point lead for the Digs. Back the other way we go. Spirit with the basketball. Johnson wide lefts. Swings it out right side to Thorne. Thorne from deep, and Thorne will knock it down. Thorne right now is 1 of 2 from downtown. Ottawa leads by 1.
These guards from Ottawa play really well together.
Braden Cook on the wing, dribbles up toward the top. He'll fire from the foul line. Braden Cook puts it down. He's 3 of 3 from the floor. He has 7 points. The Digs by 1. 25-24, Montana Tech with the lead. Spirit with the ball. Bukala. Ball, lost it. Whistle and a foul. Cam Lawrence, I believe, is going to get it. So Lawrence picks up the personal. And the Digs will sub here. As the Spirit going to the foul line. As Bukala He's had himself a night already. Vukola 9 points. He's 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 rebound. And he will shoot a pair here for the Spirit. So Vukola will get ready for one more. Rhett Reynolds will come in for Montana Tech. And back in as well as Asher Williams, a true freshman out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho. At the line, Vukola gets the other. And with that, he'll get a breather. 11 points for Vukola, leading scorer on the floor.
There is nothing better in my lifetime than to watch two well-coached basketball. These two teams are coached so well. Cat and mouse game.
6:45 left to play here in this first half. Montana Tech with the basketball. Williams around a screen through the lane, spins back, puts it up off balance, and he's going to go to the line. That's one of those, boy, he is not afraid to go into the paint, but that's the one place you can tell he's a true freshman is the bulk side of things. You know, I mean, as time goes, he's going to get some muscle mass. He's going to be a lot more of a force in there. But, boy, we've already seen it a couple times tonight where he goes to the paint and he is getting beat up.
Yeah, well, that's part of the game of basketball, so toughen up, get through it. And this kid is going to be a great player here at Montana Tech.
Yes.
You're right, the weight room's going to help him a lot, but he's got great athletic ability.
Asher Williams gets the second.
And can shoot.
It's the truth.
Yep. You don't want any players if they can't shoot. You really don't.
Tell you, both freshmen, he and Ethan Sant, the young man out of Missoula, the time that they have seen this year has been really solid. And Pepper's going to be called with the hold on Umpa. Max Umpa.
Gave him a little forearm in the back just to let him know who he is and get out of my lane.
Yeah. Probably not as nice as verbiage. Tech by 1. Spirit attacking to the baseline. Wide open 3, and that's going to go down as Kendall knocks it in.
He wanted somebody out there. Somebody made a mistake on defense. Great coaches know when you make a mistake, by the way.
6:16 left to play here in this first half. Ottawa leads 29-27. It's a short timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Right now, Ottawa shooting 48% from the floor. They are 60% from the three-point line. They're 6 of 10 so far here in the first half.
Their guards are designed. They are all good shooters, and Texas they made a mistake down there on defense, left him open, but they've got to get out on the perimeter and force the dribble into the paint.
On the other side, Montana Tech is actually even a little bit better, scarily enough. Tech, 56% from the floor and also 60% from the three-point line. They have just shot half as many threes as OUAZ has at this point. So after the timeout, Peffer will bring it in to Hayden Decons. We've got Braden Cook on the floor with Rhett Reynolds and also Asher Williams. Tech down the floor, Decons directing traffic, trailing by 2. It has been a fantastic matchup to this point. Cook around a screen, 3-ball, money. Braden Cook hits another one. He still hasn't missed.
He's on his game tonight.
That's it. Keep feeding Cook. 1-point lead for the Digs. Nice take. Gittins no good. Rhett Reynolds with a rebound.
That was great defense.
Reynolds gets it off to Decons. Decons around a screen to Cook. Again, Braden Cook. No good. Tipped out. Rebound controlled by Umpa.
I like that play. He's shooting really well. Get him the ball.
Gittins to the baseline, comes all the way back up top. Johnson drives, ball stripped away to Gittins in the corner. Gittins short, offensive rebound. Umpa out to Johnson, no. And Decon saves it. Braden Cook comes out with it, 2-on-2. Cook in the lane, floater, he gets it in the foul. Braden Cook.
Kid's a great player. He's fun to watch.
I just don't know. You know, we've been lucky enough to call a whole lot of tremendous shooters in the time that you and I have done games. I just don't know if I have come across one that is that natural. I mean, he just has it ingrained into his DNA.
Well, I guarantee he spent a lot of time as a kid shooting in the backyard. He was a great player at Helena Capital. He's the reason for a lot of their success. and he understands it. And the remarkable thing about that shot was the body control that he maintained after being hit.
Cook at the line, shooting one, makes it happen. Braden Cook, 13 points, leading scorer on the floor. Montana Tech by 4. 33-29, the Digs up over Ottawa. In the corner, three-point shot is money. As Vukola again.
They do not hesitate to shoot that three.
New Vukola 3 of 4 from downtown. They're 7 of 13 from the three-point line at 54%. Decons to Cook. Cook again, front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped in by Rhett Reynolds.
That's what post players are trained to do.
3-point lead for the Digs. And here comes Ottawa into the offensive side. Spirit, pass comes up top. Vukola to the right wing. Back up top, Johnson. Cross-court pass, open three is on its way in short. Rebound, Decons. Decons, rebound number 5. Down the floor, through the lane. Hayden Decons, no good. Tips it to himself. Decons rolls it on the inside to Reynolds. Rhett Reynolds with it, gets bodied up. He'll put it down, bring it out. Near side it comes to Decons. He'll square up and fire. Hayden Decons gets it. Decons knocks it down. Montana Tech goes up by 6. That's their biggest lead of the day. Spirit with the basketball. Left side Jones. Down to the block it goes. Jump ball, whistle, and a plethora of whistles. 3:33 left to play here in the first half. Outstanding ball game here. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. 38-32, Montana Tech with the lead over Ottawa out of Arizona. With the timeout, we'll take one. We're back here after this. Montana Tech leading Ottawa out of Arizona 38-32 with 3:33 left to play in the first half. Tech shooting 56% from the floor and the three-point line. The Spirit on the other side, 43% from the floor and 50% from downtown. 6-point lead, Ottawa looking to trim away some of that here. The inbound stepping out of bounds. Dropping that heel backwards as Vukola with a rare, I guess, misstep. It's probably the best way to say it.
No, the call was a charge. It was an illegal block.
Okay.
On number 35.
My apologies. I thought he just stepped back and stepped out of bounds.
I'm trying to help you out here
I
to
know.
understand the game a little bit.
You can't help me anymore, man. Attacking the basket. Shot rolls out. And here comes the Spirit back the other way. Maybe if I paid attention, that'd be helpful.
No, you did. You saw what I thought, and then I saw the charge call.
Vukola into Mpa. Back out Gittins. All the way up top, Johnson. Johnson rifles it down in the corner. Popping the three-point shot, no good. Reynolds grabs the rebound. Tech the other way. Tech out rebounding Ottawa right now, 18-11. Little head shake. Nice take to the basket. And going back to the foul line is going to be Asher Williams. So picking up the personal foul is going to be Gittins. That's his second.
Asher is an impressive player.
He has pretty incredible poise for a true freshman.
Absolutely, and he has something that I like. Basketball IQ. He knows exactly what he's doing on the floor.
First free throw attempt hits the back of the iron, no good. 2:48 left to play here in this first half. Tech by 6. And Asher Williams will shoot one more.
I have to say hi to our friends in Vast, North Carolina, who are listening to us tonight.
Okay. We have.
You don't have any
I
friends.
say I don't.
I've got one in Vast, North Carolina.
Outstanding. Tech by 6. OUAZ the other way. Thorne into the paint. Ball gets stripped away. Now he'll back it all the way out near midcourt. Pull up, jumper, rims out, tips. Great job, Cam Lawrence. Boy, he tipped that to himself twice. Lawrence to the wing. Kalanges for 3, gets it. Josh knocks it down. Tech goes up by 9. 41-32, the Digs up over Ottawa. Nice bounce pass into Umpa. Comes up top. Step back, 3-point shot. Good.
He's got to go out and guard him. Yeah, Coach Hyatt is not happy.
Hunter Williams with a 3.
Yeah, you're going to see some butt chewing. Is that legal?
Yeah, I think that's the right term here.
That's going to happen right now. Well, it's in the process.
So, Coaches
are
chatting.
crazy, aren't they? Yeah, he's having a nice conversation with him. Yeah.
Nice
you
chat
don't
with
back
Connor
off a
Machad.
3-point shooter.
6-point lead for the Digs. 1:59 left to play here in the first half. An outstanding first half of action thus far. And again, remember, this is day 1. Tomorrow, UM Western will take on the Spirit Squad at 5 p.m. And then at 7 o'clock, Montana Tech will do battle with Lewis Clark State. We'll have both of those for you here on Digger Vision. And really looking forward to those. It should be another outstanding day.
Oh, no question it's going to be. This is exciting basketball. I can't believe people don't come and watch this. This if you don't like basketball, then go trick or treating again, because this is this sport.
Decons to the baseline. Out in the corner, Cam Lawrence for 3, no good. Rebound tipped. Decons almost saved it. Spirit come out with it. Here comes Ottawa the other way in transition. Richardson. Move it up top. Buchla. Left hand. Shot won't go, but he will go to the foul line.
He got his hips turned on defense, and he took advantage of it.
Buchla just having a fantastic first half. 14 points. And he'll get the ball for a pair here. Buchla. 3 of 3 from the foul line thus far. And his first here is money.
He's watched too much John Stockton film. That's just exactly how John Stockton shot. He was a great shooter, although he gets credit for 8 million assists.
Let me ask you this: when's the last time you think Coach Adam Hyatt and the Digs have given a guy 15 points in the first half? I feel like that is just something that has not happened in a while.
Well, the flow of the game is taking care of it, and you're finding out how great a shooter this kid really is. So
the truth.
There'll be some adjustments at halftime. His name will come up in conversation, and it might be loud. It might be a lot of swearing and a lot of other things.
Braden Cook, far right wing. Up top it comes to Peffer. Peffer spins to his left. He'll attack. Count it, and the foul, Carson Peffer. Great take by the big man. Peff will go to the line shooting 1. He has 7 points.
When you're watching film on this guy, his spin move is devastating. He's really good at it. And when you let him get that deep, he's going to score on you.
So Peff shooting 1.
I don't like him shooting the 3 because I think he's so effective once he hits that paint.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what I like.
They were over, felt that whether it was water or sweat on the floor or something, Decons was checking his footing. Peffer at the line, shooting 1, rims out. Carson Peffer, spokesperson for the John Thatcher free throw shooting school.
I walked away from the line. That's not my school. I'm sorry. Stay on the line.
Tech by 6, OUAZ Johnson. Now they go inside. Good battle, spin move. Venema's going to be called with a foul. Umpa will go to the line. Max Umpa. I cannot thank them enough for giving me a pronunciator for Umpa, and I hope I'm saying it right. His last name is spelled M-K-P-A.
I would have never got that one.
Yeah.
Sister
Then I'm
Mary.
probably slaughtering as well. So, Max, if that's the case, I'm sorry.
Sister Ellen Marie never taught me how to pronounce that. And what did my man Gonzalez from Escondido, his dad, come up and tried to get us the proper pronunciation.
Second is up and good. So Mpa goes 2-2. Tech by 4. Cross the line, Peffer hands it off. Nope, fake the handoff to Cook. Peffer gets separation, steps through, needs help, throws it out on the wing. Coulanges for 3, long. Rebound tracked down and taken by the Spirit. Back they come defensively. Good job in transition defensively by Tech. Through the paint, up top. 3-point shot is on the way. Off the glass and in. Hunter Richardson with the 3 the hard way.
Yeah, that's my new rule in basketball. Should be a 4 when you bank it.
It's not your new rule. You've been saying that. We've been saying that for 20 years,
I know.
JT.
They got to change that.
Tech with it. Hayden Decons controls. There's about a 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
Let's see what they've designed as a last-second shot.
1-point lead for the Digs. Decons in the corner. Peffer for 3, new. Rebound, battled for, loose, picked up by the Spirit, and they'll get out with it. And that's going to do it for the first half. An outstanding 20 minutes of basketball. Montana Tech leading 43-42. The Digs up over the Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the half. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you the numbers and more in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Stanger, and my specialty is adult hip and knee reconstructive surgery. I chose this specialty because it helps patients achieve their maximum functioning potential here in Butte, Montana. I like to ask the patient how their problem is impacting them, what their desires are, so that they can return back to their levels of activity. I can help patients achieve their maximum functioning potentials and, in turn, help them with their pain.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech as the Digs up over Ottawa out of Arizona, 43-42. JT, give us your take there on the opening 20 minutes, brother.
Well, this is an excellent basketball game, and what's phenomenal, these are two great defensive teams, but they're shooting the ball. Both teams are shooting the ball really well, and I really like the guards out of Arizona. They shoot it well, and they play great defense. So this is a great matchup between these two teams. The only difference is Tech's at home right now. Who knows what would happen on a neutral floor? But we haven't seen Cook here in a little bit, and he started off really strong. So I don't know Maybe he made a defensive blunder. I don't know who made the blunder when they hit a three down here, but he came out right away. I don't know if it was Cook or who it was, but they got to get him back here.
Yes.
He's playing well. When a kid is shooting well, you actually should run your offense around him and try to get him the ball until he cools off.
Really good first half here between these two. Let's take a look at the team and individual numbers. We'll start things off from Montana Tech. They shot 52% from the floor in the first half, 46% from downtown, and then 56% from the free throw line. They were 5 of 9 from the foul line there in that first half. Other team numbers, Montana Tech, 19 total rebounds, 5 of those offensive, accounting for 10 second chance points, which is a huge factor in this ball game as Tech up by 1 as of right now. 18 points in the paint for Montana Tech, and they have 6 assists as of right now. Individually, leading scorer for Montana Tech is Braden Cook. 13 points for Cook. He was 5 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 4 from downtown. He has 1 rebound, 1 assist as well. Otherwise, individually, Carson Peffer with 7 points. From there, you have Hayden Decons with 5, Kulanjis with 3. Also, Gonzalez has 4 points, Venema with 3, and then you have Williams and Connor Mashad each with 2 for Montana Tech there in the first 20 minutes. On the other side for OUAZ, they have shot 43% from the floor. They're at 53% from the three-point line. They're 9 of 17 from the arc in the first half.
Yeah, they got great shooting guards, and they're taking advantage of that, and that's why Coach Hyatt got upset a couple times. They weren't getting out, getting the hand up.
On the other side of that, Ottawa, Arizona, also 7 of 7 from the foul line right now. Most of those off the hands of Vukula. Vukula having an outstanding first half, 16 points. He's 4 of 9 from the floor, 5 of 5 from the foul line. Vukula leading scorer right now with 16 points. Also, you have, Richardson with 6 points. Also, Kendall with 6 points for OUAZ. Gittins with 5. Mpa has 4. Thorne with 3. And Gagliardi with 2 points for OUAZ. 16 total rebounds for them, 3 less than Montana Tech. 3 of those offensive. They have no second chance points in the first half. 3 turnovers is all as the guards. I mean, you continually bring it up. Guards have played awfully well to this point, and that is kind of where things stand. An awfully well played first half. A very good battle through the first 20 minutes.
Well, what is interesting to me for these two teams is how deep they go. They go to their bench. They got deep scoring from everybody.
Yep.
And so it's a matter of who's going to get the hot hand here to start the second half and to finish this ball game.
We are at the half. Montana Tech leading by 1. 43-42 as the Digs taking on the Spirit here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in just a few.
Hi, I'm Matt Steppen, Athletic Director at Montana Tech, and I want to welcome all members of the Orediggers family, past, present, and future, to the brand new Montana Tech Hyper Complex. We're excited to announce a modernization project that will enhance the experience on campus for all students, faculty, staff, and the entire Orediggers community. With a state-of-the-art hyper facility, our Montana Tech students and athletic programs will experience an athletics facility like no other in the NAIA. Excited to present to you the future of Montana Tech athletics.
Welcome back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech Valley Bank Arena as the Digs taking on the Spirit out of Ottawa, out of Arizona. Paul Podesco, the lovely and talented John Thatcher. We are at the half. Let's talk about what is being discussed in the locker room, brother. Start things off with the Spirit. What are they talking about? What do you expect or see different in the second half?
I don't see them making many changes. I thought they were really steady. Both teams are shooting so well that defense doesn't always win it, but you got to contest shots. And Texan, they're talking about that. I guarantee you that's one of the topics they're bringing up. What they're going to discuss offensively, I'm not sure yet. I really think I'm praying that Coke gets the opportunity to start the second half because I think he sat too long, and he's having a special game. So you got to give him his due.
On the other side, is there anything? Let's see. We didn't really talk about fouls because there's not a whole lot of foul trouble, honestly. OUAZ has 3 players with 2. You have Kendall with 2. Gittins has 2. And Gagliardi with 2. On the other side, Montana Tech, you have Connor Machad with 2. Ethan Venema with 2. And then kind of a smattering of single fouls out there. So that really should not be an issue as we make our way into the second half.
Both teams, they're so well structured on defense, you're not going to see much foul trouble. And as a case in point, they have not really gotten in a lot of foul trouble other than possibly a contested shot under the rim. So it's a game of wits right now between two really good coaches. Of course, you wouldn't be at this level if you weren't good.
Yeah.
But they got to design what they want, and I want to see how Tech is going to come out and match up with the three-point line. The guards aren't necessarily any quicker than Tech's, but Tech's have got caught out of position a couple times, which frustrated Coach Hyatt, so they've got to clean that up.
A 1-point lead for the Digs as we make our way into this second half. Again, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. And remember, tomorrow, this OUAZ team will take on the Bulldogs out of Montana Western. That will be at 5 o'clock as Western and Lewis Clark State played before this one. And Lewis Clark State ran away with a big win over the Bulldogs. And that said, Montana Tech will take on LC State at 7 p.m. tomorrow. So another great day of action. Both of those should be really good games. So if you're not in the Valley, you're not in Southwest Montana, make sure to tune in, and we'll have them for you here on Digger Vision again. Western and the Spirit at 5 o'clock, and Montana Tech and the Warriors at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
What gets me excited about these 4 teams is how well they are coached defensively. All 4 of them.
Yeah.
Now, Western didn't shoot the ball real well tonight. They had some confusion on defense, which they'll go home and clean that up. They'll talk about it tomorrow and see they'll come out a new team. So it's if you don't play defense, you don't win.
Well, again, thanks for joining us. We are at the half. The Digs up by 1. We'll take a quick timeout. Your second half is coming up right after this. As you see there, the Orediggers, the official athletic podcast of Montana Tech Athletics. You can find it wherever you download your podcast. Where do you download your podcast, JT?
What's a podcast?
Thank you. No. Oh, I love you.
I might start doing a podcast. What do you think?
Well, I mean, you haven't, we did a radio show for
a long time.
Like 15 years?
Yeah.
And you still haven't been on the podcast.
Well, you've never invited. First of all, you got to be invited. Let me help you out with this. You got to be invited. You have not invited me. I would give you.
Is your last name still Thatcher?
The thing I like about a podcast is you can swear on it.
Yes. But is your last name still Thatcher?
Never will change.
Have you ever needed an invitation to go anywhere in your given life?
That's an outstanding point. No.
Thank you. Okay.
No, I just show up.
That's why I have been surprised that you haven't made your way out of the podcast yet. Just saying. We did have I had a great conversation with Hayden Decons of this Montana Tech team, and I was giving him a hard time because if you know Hayden, he says about 6 words a day.
Yeah, you can tell that when he plays. He doesn't.
He says nothing, and that's what I told him. I was like, all right, you're gonna come on the podcast and we're gonna talk. I'm like, but you can't speak for like 4 or 5 weeks. You have to save up your 6 or 8 words a day for like a month.
That's perfect.
And he was great, and you can find that, and obviously Coach Hyatt and a whole lot more.
Well, my buddy Kevin England, who we just talked to, they're from Geraldine and England. You can't shut up and you can't get words out of it. So I don't know if they got to work together a little bit on speaking properly. I don't know how they're going to do it. Sorry, Kevin, if you're listening, but it's true. Ask your wife.
Love that dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too.
And this is this next year will be 30 years of doing games for me. And Kevin England was one of the first that ever came over and put on a headset. He talked to me. He was so good. He and Meg Murphy both were just phenomenal, and I could never thank him enough. So Tech with the basketball as we get started here in the second half. Diggs with it. Peffer going to drive into the paints. Yep. And we're going to get a bump call, and that is going to go. Then that could be a big one. That's Gittens' third.
That is a big one. And if people pay attention to the game of basketball, you want to get those hips turned when you go on the hoop. The defender's in trouble.
The inbound to Reynolds under the hoop, and he gets the easy 2.
That is a no-no.
Yeah.
Let me help the coach over there.
3-point lead for Montana Tech. As the Spirit back into the offensive side with it is Johnson. Making his way down to the baseline is Gittens. Gittens, nice take, gets the basket.
That's pure power there. That was good defense.
That's where I'm at. I mean, if Gittens gets into foul trouble, if they have to yank him, he is a huge factor for the Spirit team. Wraparound pass, good head fake. Peffer spins back to his right, goes to the ground hard, no whistle. Here comes OUAZ back the other way.
Yeah, coach wants a call, but he tripped over his own feet on the spin move.
Ottawa, bounce pass here on the near side. Down in the corner it goes Gittens. Gittens on the baseline, trying to find space. Shot, block, whistle, and a foul. Hayden Decon's going to pick up the personal.
Well, he's talking to the referee.
He is.
Just don't be too loud about it. They're not nice sometimes.
Tech by 1. So Decons picks up his second personal foul, and Gittens at the line.
So I think he got all ball because that kid says nothing.
He really doesn't, to be honest. Frontier Conference Defensive Player of the Year last year. And an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah.
And Gittens at the line. I like the way this kid plays the game. Carter Gittens, I've got to see, where is Gittens out of here? Carter Gittens, a redshirt sophomore out of Peoria, Arizona.
We got quite a few Arizona kids on this team.
Sunrise Mountain High School, actually a transfer from Weber State.
So the kid's been good for a long time.
Yeah. Ottawa by 1. Tech into the zone. Decons to Cook. Cook up top, Reynolds. Reynolds gets it off to Lawrence. Lawrence stops on the wing. Pass to Decons. Good defensive pressure. Trying to set a high screen. They move it out to Peff. Carson Peffer. He'll square up and fire in front of the rim. No good defensive rebound hauled in by Umpa. So back into the offensive side comes Ukla. Right side through the paint. In the corner. Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound, Decons. That's his 7th rebound here of the game. Nice take to the rack, and it rolls in. And knocking that one down, Braden Cook. Cook has 15.
Yes, he needs the ball.
Braden.
I've told you for years, you give the ball to the best players, the best scorers. Haven't I told you that?
I think maybe. I think once or twice.
He's got to have it.
Big collision and a late whistle, but an offensive call on Gittens.
That's 4, right?
Yeah, it's 4. Thought they might let him skate with it. And then the baseline official makes the call. Gittens is going to pick up his 4th personal. That could be a costly one. That's going to bring him out of this ball game for a while.
Yeah, till probably at least the 8-minute mark.
Heifer into Decons. Rhett Reynolds out there with Braden Cook.
I
And
was surprised Coach left him in with 3, or left him on the floor with 3.
Decons into the zone, bounce pass to Peffer. Great feed underneath Rhett Reynolds. Good body screen that time as Braden Cook took up a little real estate. Tech by 3.
Well-designed play.
Johnson into the offensive side. Pass goes right. Bucola in traffic. Follow-away jumper with the right hand. No good. Offensive rebound. UPA trying to find some space. Max sends him in motion. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say out of bounds off of Cam Lawrence.
Tech just smothers you when you pick up a dribble. If they get you defended down there so you can't get an easy shot into the bucket, they smother you on the perimeter.
One day it might wear off how happy it makes me that Cam Lawrence is on the floor still, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. That one's going to go out of bounds. Of course, Cam Lawrence destroyed his knee in the preseason a year ago, and it was bad. And this, his senior year, there's a whole lot of, in that situation where your thoughts are kind of black, and you're like, well, I can just finish school and get out of here. And
that was his thoughts too.
And he just decided to buckle down, worked his behind off.
And I'm glad because you only get a few opportunities over a lifetime to play college basketball.
That's the truth. And if you'd have had, that's one of those that if you had a year of eligibility left when you're our age, you might think a little bit differently upon that.
Yeah, I wish we'd had COVID back when I was playing. I could have played for 8 years. I kind of missed that.
Right? You had the Black Plague back when you were playing.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, something. But they didn't give you an extra 4 years of eligibility.
No. Decon's out to Cook. Cook, back of the iron, no good. Well, he thought that was in, and he's going to get a technical.
He sure is.
Braden Cook is going to get a technical.
Coach Hyatt's going to get one, too. You got to be careful. These type of situations can be a game breaker for a team.
Yeah. So Cook gets a technical. He and the official right there. Decon's bringing them together to chat here for a moment. And Bucola at the line. Bucola's first, front of the rim, no good. So Braden Cook gets the technical. And Bucola gets the second through. Tech leading by 2. 49-47, obviously just had to have been, just said something as he missed the shot.
Did. He thought he got hit on the shot.
Got you.
And he probably did. But I love how these two coaches are working the officials, both of them.
49-47.
I didn't know coaches did that sort of thing.
Really?
Yeah, oh no, I know. Yeah.
When you worked officials, it was physical. It wasn't just words, JT. Pass here on the near side, Bucola. He'll back up. Switch dribble, they'll go down on the left wing. See him doubling up Bucola at the top of the horn. Pull-up jumper is on the way, no good. Rebound tipped out. Cam Lawrence comes up with a gift. And Lawrence the other way. Lawrence into the offensive zone. Bounce pass comes up. Peffer. Peffer into the double team. And a jump ball call. And Peffer is going to get some time on the bench to think for a moment, and in his place is going to be Connor Mashaw.
Yeah, that's a call we rarely see.
Yeah.
Jump ball in men's basketball.
Yep. 2-point lead for the Digs. And Spirit with a basketball. Right side, Thorne. Inside it goes to DJ Jones. Jones spins back to the baseline through the double team. Ball ripped away as Cook comes out with it. Cook to Decons. Decons coast to coast. Decons hammers it down.
I would have taken a timeout right now. Yeah, well, he's slowing him down.
Decons hammers it down. Tech leads by 4. 51-47. OUAZ with the basketball as my cough drop getting mauled here. Pull-up jumper in the lane, won't go, out of bounds. That will be Ottawa basketball. My goodness, this is a great ball game. Ottawa shooting 41%, Tech at 54% from the floor.
Great basketball players.
4.5 gone here in this second half. Ball stolen away. Rhett Reynolds with the steal. Rhett puts on the brakes, gives it off to Decons. Little stutter step, goes to the baseline, spins. Back out right side, Braden Cook. Around the screen, Cook into the high post. Connor Machad for three, no. Huge rebound, Reynolds, and he comes out with it to Decons. Decons attacks, no, it won't go. But Hayden will shoot two. That was a tremendous series in the offensive side for Montana Tech, and Rhett Reynolds made a whole lot of it happen.
Well, and obviously they talked about offensive boards at halftime too, because they have really been going hard to the boards this half, keeping a lot of balls alive that normally kids give up on. They're keeping them active.
Hayden Decon, 7 points. His first free throw, back of the rim, no good. Decon, 7 points, 7 rebounds, a pair of steals. Substitutions back in here for the Spirit. We have Gagliardi in and also Umpa in. Decons. Second is out. Gagliardi rebound. Spirit the other way. Tech shooting 50%, actually now 45% from the free throw line. Spirit at 91%. Around a screen, nice pass. Gagliardi tried to go behind the back, and it was taken away.
I think he thought the other post player was in the key or on the other side.
Through the lane, wide open. Braden Cook in the corner, count it, and the foul. Braden Cook will shoot one. And Braden Cook puts the Digs up by 7.
He's feeling it tonight. He should not come off the floor.
14:39 left to play here in this ball game. Montana Tech leading 54-47. We have a timeout on the floor, so with it, we'll take one. We're back here in just a moment.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
Back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech. Paul Panisco, John Thatcher here on Digger Vision. Tech by 7. And Tech bringing some bodies in here during that timeout. Gonzalez will check in. Also in is the freshman Asher Williams. Looks like Josh Kulanjis will check in for Braden Cook after he shoots some free throws.
He's getting his starters a break here for a couple minutes. Little rest. Turn them loose.
Tech by 7. Cook at the line. Cook has 18 points. Leading scorer on the floor. He's 1 of 1 from the foul line. And his shot here rims in good. So Braden Cook, 19 points. Will get a breather. Kulanjis in for him. Tech leading 55-47.
Here's where your bench becomes extremely important.
Spirit into the offensive side, around a screen. Down the right side is Thorne. Thorne spins, pass on the inside, taken away. There to rip it away is Asher Williams. To Decons. Decons top of the horn. Goes to Williams. Williams, little shake and bake into the lane. Jump stop, hands it off to Machad. Machad out to the wing. Decons now attacks. Good defensive pressure. Floater is up and in. Hayden Decons.
Body control. That guy's got it.
Boy, and he had to fight for every inch.
What makes him difficult to play, you're going to like this, is because he's left-handed.
Well, I mean, that helps. Kendall?
It does him. I don't know if it helps you.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Umpa in the paint. Umpa goes with the left hand, rims out. Gonzalez gets the rebound.
Gonzalez played tremendous defense, stayed on the floor, got both hands up.
Decons now to Kulanjis. Montana Tech 4 wide. Gonzalez in the high post. Around the screen. Coulanges looking. Inside it goes. Williams. Asher Williams spins to his left. Double team. Pass is tipped out. Tech ball with 6 on the shot clock.
Should have went up with it.
Spirit will substitute here. Looks like Buchla is back in. And also Schulhauser will check in. I want to say it's the first time we've seen Schulhauser on the floor, possibly. Coulanges comes in the corner. 3-point shot, long. Rebound tipped out. Forcing it up. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Spirit the other way. In transition to the rack.
That's very rarely you see Tech get caught up in transition.
Yes.
That was a great ball movement.
As Hunter Richardson will get the basket, and he will shoot one, as Gonzalez will pick up the personal foul. 8-point lead for the Digs. Hunter Richardson at the line. So Richardson knocks down the free throw. He has 9 points on the day. Substitution, Lawrence is in. Decons will check out. Tech by 7 with 7 minutes gone here in the second half. Coulanges down the line. Moves it up. Mashad. Now to Lawrence. Lawrence with the left hand.